Hi, thank you for choosing my video. This video is called The Anatomy of an Electric Guitar, and it is for beginners, but I just wanted to go top to bottom and let you know what's what. Now, starting from the top of the guitar, the entire unit right here at the top is generally referred to as the headstock of a guitar. This is going to be true with any type of guitar that you're playing, okay? From this part up is referred to as the headstock of any guitar. On the headstock, you have these little guys right here, right there. There's a bunch of different names for them. They're either called the tuning heads, tuning gears, machine heads, tuners, anything like that. They can be tightened or loosened to adjust the tension on your strings. Okay. These little guys right here are called the string trees, and generally these are going to be on electric guitars to guide the strings along the proper path to the machine heads so that they can be tuned up properly. Moving on, this white part going across here is called the nut, and that is where the strings are slotted to on the way to the headstock. This big long part here, where your fretting hand, actually comes in contact with the guitar, is called the neck of a guitar. This is going to hold true for any type of guitar. The metal parts going across the front of the neck are called frets. Okay, so this is your fretting hand. So that's what that means. The metal parts going across the neck are the frets. Now, the dots on this particular guitar, or any markers in the 3rd, 5th, 9th, 7th, 9th, 12th positions, they're going to be called fret markers. Now, these are important to a guitar player to let you know where you are on the neck when you're playing guitar. Also, on the top of most guitars, on top of the neck, there's also fret markers, so you can tell where you are when you're looking straight down at the guitar. Now, moving on, the lower half of the entire guitar is generally referred to as the body of the guitar. Okay, just kind of the whole thing. All right, this is the body region of the guitar. On the body of the guitar, these 3 pieces right here are called the pickups. All right, because they pick up the sound of the strings and feed it through the cable. The signal is fed to a guitar amplifier, and that's how electric guitars work. Okay? You have a pickup selector switch. Now, there's 5 positions that this selector switch can go in on this guitar. It may or may not be different for most electric guitars, but just to keep it simple, the front pickup or neck pickup, because it's placed closer to the neck, when you put your selector switch to the front, you get the sound of the front pickup. Now, an easy way to think of pickups would be like a microphone to a singer, okay? Now you have, in this case, you would have 3 microphones on your guitar, and your pickup selector switch engages whichever of the microphones that you want to use. So, like I said, in the front position, or the neck pickup, this one right here is engaged, okay? In the middle position, your middle pickup is engaged. And in the back position, your back pickup or bridge pickup, because this guy right here is called the bridge. And this is where your strings are connected to the body of the guitar. They're connected at one end from the bridge, and at the other end in the tuning gears or machine heads. All right, that's how they're connected to the guitar. These knobs right here, you have a volume knob, which obviously controls how loud your guitar is. And then in this case, with this guitar, you have 2 tone knobs. And the tonality of your guitar, to keep it very simple, is either going to be on the darker side, which is a little more muffled, a little more warm. You use words like that when it's turned down. When you turn the tone knobs up, you're going to get brighter sounds, sharper sounds, a little more trebly, that kind of thing. But suffice it to say that the volume knobs control your volume, and your tone knobs control the tonality or the warmth of your guitar. This big white part here is referred to as the pick guard. Most all varieties of guitar, have some form of pick guard. The official reason for having a pick guard is for when you strum, so the guitar doesn't get scratched up. I know a lot of guitar players, and after a while, I think most of us really don't care about the guitar getting banged up, but that's the official reason for having a pick guard. All right, so your guitar doesn't get scratched. And then right here, this is called the input jack. Any electric guitar is going to have some form of input jack so that you can take your guitar cable and plug it into a guitar, and you can hear yourself through your amplifier. All right? Now, on the back of a guitar, in this case, it's not going to be the same with all guitars, but in this case, this back plate right here, underneath it, actually connects the neck to the body of the guitar. That's what that is. The springs here are connected to the bridge. All right? And why do you have springs in your guitar? Well, I don't think there's too many people out there that aren't familiar with a guy named Jimi Hendrix, or Stevie Ray Vaughan, or Steve Vai. People like that, Eddie Van Halen, were really big on using the stick that comes out of the guitar. It's called the tremolo, vibrato, whammy bar. There's a lot of names for it, but it's basically a stick that's screwed into the guitar, and you wiggle it around, and it loosens the strings, and it gives you all sorts of crazy noises. I myself don't really use vibrato bars. Maybe in the future, who knows? But I hope I haven't forgotten anything, and if I have, just let me know. But I think that's a good overview on the anatomy of an electric guitar. Thank you so much again for watching.